Welcome to Chortle Games Live. My name is Stephen, and I'm joined. Well, there it is. There's the notification right there. I'm joined by McCoy. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
It's been a while. I've missed some Borderlands. I'm glad we're playing a little bit. Yeah, not only have our personal lives been busy, but also like this is one of 3 games that we're playing actively together right now, and the other 2 games happen to be Division 2 and Destiny 2, so it's like
very time consuming.
Very time consuming. Hey Inferior, hey Austin. Austin, if you would let the Discord know that I'm live, that would be fantastic. So we haven't really done anything since the last stream, right? We haven't played this since then.
What did we do? We turned in a bunch of quests and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually.
Well, I haven't even turned it on, so.
Yeah, I
haven't touched this game.
Yeah.
Since we turned in our big old chunk of quests and.
Yes.
Let's see. The last thing we were doing is killing each other with rocket launchers.
Yeah, that would explain why I have a rocket launcher equipped.
That's because you kept opening the box and you got the exotic rocket launcher drop.
That's exactly what happened. Good memory.
Yeah, I know.
Hey Ramon. Thanks for joining us. We're about to get going here in a second. I'm just sending a few notifications out to let people know we're live. So what have you been up to today, McCoy?
Today is one of my off days, so I did some grocery shopping. Went and had to go work out. Tried to do my division dailies. Still trying to catch up and get a build going before we decide to raid. Trying to get my Destiny level up before we decide to raid. Everything's pre-raid.
Yep, raid from multiple different games.
Yeah. And we need to beat this, and when we get to pre-sequel, then we'll have Jared on board with us, and it'll be a terribly awful, funny time.
I signed up for him with Borderlands 2. I didn't say that he could come for pre-sequel, and now you've got me like...
he'll be coming for pre-sequel.
Fantastic. Let's get this quest from Marcus over here. I like Jared. I'm looking forward to playing it with him, but I don't know what
it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I don't know what I got myself into.
Oh, there's a reason that we have my other core group of friends. We keep saying, "Hey, we need to stream and play games together because we bring ourselves to tears."
Right.
And there's a reason that we never do it.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. The first few minutes of the stream is going to be us trying to figure out what in the heck we were doing.
Is this the? Are we going to do the SMG?
We can, but it's all trivial,
SMG
so it's
quest?
Probably going to be way below.
Do we just want to start rushing story mission?
Might as
your
well.
Story mission right now?
My story mission says.
Secret rendezvous.
Secret rendezvous. Claptrap talked to 0 out of 1. Taylor Knob found 0 out of 1.
Cool. And then we have one of the DLC.
And we're not
the
touching
T-Bone
that.
Junction. No, not anytime soon.
Yeah, I've heard about the Storm Area 51 thing, and it makes me laugh. I can't wait for what day is the Area 51 thing supposed to happen? I can't wait to see what the internet does on that day.
Please go Storm Area 51.
See what happens.
No, just like we need to thin the herd, and that's a good way to do it. Just please.
All right, I'm accepting relight the beacons. Just because it's not trivial and we may run into it. September 20th, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Kaylin asks, how does prom work when you're homeschooled? Either it doesn't or very awkwardly.
I have been public, private, and homeschooled.
Yeah, you've
three.
You've hit all of them.
And during my public school days,
hey, Aaron,
a good friend of mine invited me to go to another school's prom, one of our schools down the road.
Whew.
I said, why would I do that? I don't have prom date or anything like that. and he said, well, my girlfriend has this friend of hers who is homeschooled, and she would like to go to a prom. We've invited her to ours, and we would like you to go with her. So I ended up getting to go with this homeschool chick.
Yeah.
And we had a good time. So that's how you go to prom if you're homeschooled.
Yeah, but that involves the loophole of actually having friends as a homeschooler.
That aren't homeschoolers.
That aren't not homeschoolers. What's up, Aaron? I don't know. Just tell me. I'm excited though because that you seem very excited to tell me what's up. Shock Trooper, not bad. Okay. There's a good few siren mods here, it looks like. Or just two. Yeah, there's just two.
Let's take a peek.
McCoy is my IRL friend, but he actually moved away around the time we actually became really close friends. Because you moved away a long time ago.
Let's see, we were friends in what would be my first grade.
I mean, we were...
I left at the beginning of 7th grade.
Yeah, so like around the time where you start developing like actual like deep friendships that aren't just, you know, other kids you hang out with.
The interesting thing about the two of us is that of all the places I've lived, of all the people I have met, we have stayed friends. It's one of those things you always see those like one-liner motivational poster kind of one-liner things.
Right.
It's like, you know, a true friend is someone you can not talk to for years and pick up the phone like nothing's ever happened.
Right.
And we have gone years without talking before.
We have. We absolutely have.
And picked up the phone and was like, so how are the kids?
Yeah, because pretty
like
much
it was nothing.
We hadn't talked in a while. Like we would have random spurts where we talked the period between me living in Idaho and me and Anna getting engaged. And I pretty much called you up and I was like, hey, I want you to be in my wedding. And you're like, yeah, just say where and when and let's do it. And ever since then, we've actually gotten pretty well connected again to where we have been in each other's lives.
It was that easy.
It really was. But, you know, it really is funny how easy life can happen.
Oh, man, life is the simplest thing that there is. People just make it complicated. It baffles me how people either busy themselves too much or they say but so many times.
Oh my gosh, you need to drive. You need to drive.
No, I don't need to drive.
You're the driver.
But I'm trying to multitask because I'm also playing Here's a Dragon Age on my phone.
Of course you are. Aaron got a Switch. Yes, heck yes. I'll send you my friend code when I get a chance. Just melee it. Just melee it to get it off the rock.
You say I need to drive after you got us stuck.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Punch
got it. Oh,
there
shoot.
Yeah. There we go.
Mario Odyssey is a very good pick. That's a solid... Mm-hmm.
I don't need to drive. I'm trying to multitask.
You're driving. Mush.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
There's a quest up ahead.
Do you want the quest up ahead? Okay, piece of metal in the middle of the water. I see you.
I miss that car logic in Borderlands 2, Austin, because one of the things I love about this game is being able to send a car 50 miles off in the distance just by hitting it with a stick. I'm really excited that you are a part of the Switch family now, Aaron, because we can actually play games together. just keep me updated on what games you end up having. And I'm actually going to be set up to start streaming.
You can tell everybody,
Switch.
I guess.
Oh, your news?
I guess you can tell everybody.
The Switch Lite was enough
Has been announced
to convince McCoy, because he addressed all of his complaints with the Switch, and it was enough to basically get you to be like,
you talked about it in one of the streams.
Mm-hmm.
When we were considering what could be, what might be, and then it got announced, or no, before it was announced, y'all were talking about it.
Right, because it was rumored pretty heavily.
Yes. Well, it was the, what was it, the piece of equipment?
Yes, I think so.
It was the like plastic cover, the safety case.
Yes.
And so y'all were talking about it, kind of covering this, that, and the other. And you even said, you're like, hey, I brought you up the other day. So I went back and watched it, and I was like, yep, that about covers it. I loathe the Switch. I detest the Switch. And lo and behold, they seem to have fixed most of the things that I had an issue with.
Yep. Good to have you on board. I can finally play Daemon X Machina with somebody.
For now.
I say finally. The game doesn't even come out till September.
Well, I don't think the... Are we
done? Oh, we turn it to him?
Can I help you?
Yes, we turned it to him.
Yay! Let's go.
Oh, so this isn't Cobb. I was like, do we just kill this guy? We just turned in the quest and now we kill him?
There is a quest in Borderlands 2 where you're like, it's in the middle of a bandit outpost that you're like fighting your way through. This guy is just yelling different ways to say, shoot me in the face. And you walk up to him, his name is Face McShooty, and he just says, like, shoot me in the face. And if you accept it, your objective is to literally shoot Face McShooty in the face. And if you do, he just goes, thank you! And dies, and then you complete the quest.
Well, we're here, so I guess we kill him.
Hey, Logan. Alright, let's do it.
I've completely forgotten, like, what my build was.
I have not secured my copy of Control yet, Kalen, but I thought about it, like, 2 days ago. I need to just go and
violence,
do a
I remember that.
Oh, we're right into it, I guess.
Oh, I have a legendary SMG, that's what I was doing.
I am not good with rocket launchers. Let me tell you what. Oh my gosh. I'm also not good with sniper rifles in this game. Let me tell you what. I am good with shotguns, though.
There's my first rush.
Oh, hey there.
It's just like Destiny. I disappear and then I just pop up.
I don't even know if that thing's gonna be able to hit anything. Come on, turret.
Well, at least we're getting some regen.
McCoy does play Destiny 2. He was actually with me in Austin when we got Lumina. Or when we were working on getting Lumina.
Yeah, I had to get it the next day.
What gun is this? The meat grinder. War is in your blood. I'll take that. Sure, why not?
Just remember, war's in your blood.
Okay.
So when anybody asks, you just tell them.
What was the other one that I told you? The gun that was in the store? It was like Big Tony says hello.
Yeah. Big Tony Sacheria.
Gosh dang it. I've got it. It's fine. I just hate how my turret gets deactivated when I go down. That's dumb. This rifle, though, top notch. You know, when I can actually hit things with it. Where are... I see you. Okay.
I'm real squishy, and I need to figure out why.
Well, honestly, I feel like everyone's real squishy in this game. It just feels way harder than I remember it being. Just from the angle of dying a lot.
I remember us getting our butts handed to us
early on
our first couple go-arounds.
Yeah.
And I just now realized part of that is because of even some of the optional stuff. Quest difficulty was scaled.
Okay.
So we were doing harder tier stuff than our level. So we could have been level 10 doing a level 5 quest, but it was on insane.
Gotcha.
So we were fighting level 15 enemies or something to that extent.
Right.
Guarantee you.
There's a quest down there. Let's just go the way we came.
We can jump off this way.
So Jake texted me and was like, "I'm playing Splatoon with God," and I was like, "What?" And then you tagged me, Caitlin. You were like, "Jake is playing Splatoon with God," and I was like, "What?" And it's the running joke now. Like, oh, I wonder if God will join this stream. What happened? Someone explain. Because I was not there for that. I was at Dodgeball, which no one showed up, but I did end up getting dinner with an old friend that I haven't seen in years. So it all worked out. Aha, door.
That's the door we came in, yo.
That's the one I've been looking for. So we actually talked about D&D. We're wanting to do some kind of D&D.
Bro, if we could stream a D&D session,
that'd be fantastic. That would be
fun. That would be
amazing. Oh gosh, that was scary.
Hey, swap with me.
Did not mean to do that.
I mean, I accept.
What? I got out of the car and it still exchanged. What?
I accept.
What's been up with the D&D stuff too? Like, why is everyone just suddenly like, hey, do D&D? We don't do D&D here. That's not something we do. Maybe eventually, sure, but like, why is everyone so high on D&D right now? I don't get it.
Can I help you?
Okay.
I mean, all you gotta do is just goof off and have fun.
We've done streams where we've done segments where we've just goofed off and had fun, and they did not go the best. Oh God, are we headed to get Tannis? Driver.
Yes. Yes.
Drive.
Yes.
I actually did look at playing Neverwinter this week, Inferior,
No.
But
No, I will never touch that game.
why is that?
So a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, somebody really wanted to be me. Really bad. Don't know why.
What?
To the point that like I lost every username and password I had ever created, ever.
Yeah.
And on top of that, when I finally got everything back, I got my Xbox, my Microsoft stuff back.
Yeah.
And I found out that my bank account was empty. Empty. because whoever wanted to be me so bad bought X dollars of Neverwinter coins.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I have no desire to play that game.
I looked into it and it seems fun, but I don't know. I just landed on ESO instead.
Such a good game, just on the wrong console. If they ever went cross-platform, multi-platform, or just account-based where you could switch.
Yeah.
Because that's what Destiny's looking at doing, which kind of made me sad that I had started over. Because if I just waited for them to enable their account-based multi-platform thing,
I didn't even think of that.
Then I could have just brought all of my stuff over.
Yeah, you totally could have.
And not had to grind out any of that, and still had all my exotic stuff and all my stuff from Season 1.
That's so tragic. I'm jumping. I'm just running towards the objective. Hopefully I'll find a catch a ride somewhere between me and there.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Ooh, a blue. It sucks. I was gonna play Doom tonight because it's Saturday and you know that's what I do. But I'm glad we're doing this instead. It's nice to.
I mean, I will gladly get out of your way and let you Doom.
No.
A Division build to work on, a Destiny build to work on.
Unless if you're telling me like, Steven, I don't know why you forced me to play this game with you right now. Please put me out of my misery. Kill me. Send me back to Division. Unless if you're telling me all of those things, then no, I'm not going to go play Doom.
How did you know?
Alright, so thanks for joining tonight, everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Don't believe any of that rubbish. Even she would not be that reckless.
No, I'm always down for a change of pace.
Excellent. And no, Kalen, I don't think the Sentinels tabletop dropped yet. I've got the starter kit just sitting here waiting for a group that actually wants to play it with me.
Nah, man. 5th edition D&D. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
There's just so much you can do with 5th edition.
That's a double-edged sword.
If you literally want to be a halfling cleric that wields 2 doors as your weapons and just says hold the line as you protect everybody, you can.
Right. The Sentinels of the
And then
Multiverse RPG has the freedom to make literally whatever you want as well, that is not restricted by, you know, the medieval fantasy archetypes. So.
But I like medieval fantasy archetypes.
Then make a medieval fantasy superhero for all I care.
You know what? I will.
Okay, do it.
And he will speak in...
Make Solaire from Dark Souls just in superhero world.
Ah, so you wish to jolly cooperate.
Praise the sun.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent. I am one of the biggest Soulsborne fans.
Oh, I know you are.
I almost have as many hours in Soulsborne as I do in Elder Scrolls, but that's... When I say almost, I mean I have probably 1,000 hours on Xbox 360, 1,000 hours on... Well, over 1,000 hours on original Xbox. probably 1,000 hours on PC and probably 1,000+ hours on Xbox One as far as Elder Scrolls is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't include ESO. ESO's its own time frame.
Right. Also, Kaylin, yeah, I'm sure you could make John Wick in the Sentinels of the Multiverse RPG. Because the way it does everything is you create backstories and what your character does, and then you select their source of power. So that might be training, so someone with martial arts, or mystical, so someone that has...
car heal up for a second?
Yeah, we're in Haven, so we should be okay.
Okay, cool.
But you literally can do anything. Like, I've been doing a lot of thinking about what different kinds of heroes I would want to make, but unfortunately I'll probably be GMing every single time. Which, I say unfortunately, I think the role of GM was totally made for me if I actually would, just give it effort.
I mean, DMs can technically have a character. DMs can have... Like, the DM can be more than just a voice in the sky. Technically, the DM can be a, almost like an AI.
Right. Alright, so we got 2 quests from that. Let's see what they are.
I think you should pull some more RPGs out of the box.
What do you mean?
Last time we were trying to get good drops from the box, we just kept getting RPGs and RPGs.
I thought you meant like D&D RPGs. I was like, what?
Yes, I think you should play D&D RPG edition.
Kalen says, I'm curious about the time between someone wanting to be McCoy and now. What did he do for money after his bank account was drained? How do you bounce back from that? Also, McCoy, you don't have keys, do you?
No.
All right.
You don't have to open the box.
I'm going to open it once. I'm going to open it once.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. I had a very long talk with Microsoft. My bank's fraud division ended up getting involved. And without having to strong-arm anybody or be super edgy about it, Microsoft was actually extremely helpful. I don't remember the guy that I had chatted with. I talked to him on the phone. He gave me his reference number. I talked to him via email. I talked to him via a live chat. But he ended up refunding me all of it.
Wow.
He looked at my purchase history. He's like, I see. Honestly, if I remember correctly, because I'm trying to remember the conversation we had. What really got me in their good graces with a refund on all that was he looked at my transaction history on my Microsoft account, which is practically my Xbox account, and he looked at my ESO Plus subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw kind of what my average spending was, because ESO Plus is $15 a month, and being an ESO junkie, that's worth it for me.
Right.
And I don't sub to a whole lot. And because he saw that I don't spend very much, I don't sub to very much, he saw my consistent payments on my ESO Plus, and that I didn't do a whole lot more, and he said, this looks very out of the ordinary for you to drop hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a game that you just downloaded a week ago. So they did some digging. He was the same guy that had assisted me in getting my my password back, reclaiming my email and all that stuff.
We're walking.
And at the end of the day, whether it was his boss or whether he just gets to make that judgment call, he decided that it wasn't actually me who was making all those purchases, and so they ended up helping me refund stuff.
That's great.
So they were really helpful, but just because of the nature of it being a financial issue, the fraud division of my bank did get involved, and I mean they weren't terrible about it either.
Yeah. Oh, stupid little grub.
It was definitely a rather stressful time, though.
Kalen asked, so they never caught the hacker?
No, you won't.
Yeah, it's hard to.
No, as a computer junkie and somewhat of an IT guy at work, that's a raindrop in a bucket.
Yeah.
A very big bucket. I'm not going to pretend that hacking is some sort of what Hollywood has made it to be, where you like ping a bunch of IPs across the world or anything like that, but all you have to do is go offline and never use that user info again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to track somebody who's
you.
pretty much already in the wind by the time the crime happens.
Yeah. Well, and think about all the, what are you? I kind of want to try you.
Ooh. These slugs are disgusting.
And annoying.
Yes. Alright, gotta find Eric's valuables. Okay, let's go this way, I guess.
Again, it somewhat saddens me that I'm more accurate at hip firing this revolver than I am trying to look down a sights.
That's still crazy to me.
Oh well.
Oh yeah,
So
I forgot about this
playing
mission.
too much Destiny, and now I'm trying to like double jump, triple jump.
Yup.
It's not working.
This is the mission where we have to collect all the guys' porn mags.
I see.
It's his quote-unquote valuables, and we find them in the dumpster. And there's like 6 of them. Awesome.
Well, that's not awkward.
But it's very Borderlands. Alright, that one's done. Let's do this one. Alright, so we're going to pass back through Haven. Kaylin says...
I'm actually on the other side of Haven.
Okay. Like, I see. I'll turn in the quest for us, and then you can initiate fast travel. Once I've done that. Kaylin says, speaking of slugs, I want to do that hex Ron did to the bullies at my work. Eat slug. Hopefully it wouldn't backfire.
Cool. I turned it in.
Oh, wow. You turned it in like a... Okay, cool. Then I'll talk to Pierce. Can I jump over you? Haha. Breaking the rules.
Asked me to tell you about a little something something he needs done. You should ask him about it.
Around here.
Alright. Cool.
Watch your back out.
I need to level up real quick. What should I get? Ooh, missiles, that's tempting. I have not played Harry Potter Go, but Anna has. Do you like it? She's nodding. She likes it.
I don't even
Also,
have the time to go out and be public enough to play Pokemon Go right now.
I never got into Pokemon Go. I never saw the appeal. It was boring to me.
It's fun.
I never saw the appeal.
Well, guess what we'll be doing? We gotta catch them all. We gotta catch them all.
That's what the handheld Pokemon games for that actually have substance are for. That's my hot take for the day.
Well.
Yeah. Investigate Old Haven. Let's go do that. Yeah, I watched Anna play it a little bit, and it looked interesting.
They're a fun concept.
Yeah.
None of that now, that's contagious. Gosh, I have the headache to end all headaches.
That's been me a lot of this week.
I'll TC the vehicle.
Go.
I don't wanna.
Go.
Left or right?
Right.
Left it is.
I actually wanted you to go left. That's why I said right. You ended up surprising me and actually listening. Left. Just keep going straight. I'll tell you when to turn right. That is not the right.
You know what? You don't like it? Yous can drive.
Do I have bullies at my work? No.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I work at a church where I am by far the youngest. Well, not by far, because the student pastor is actually a year or two older than me, but... Oh, wow, we just got a lot of XP. I don't have bullies at the church, no. That's a Jake question, Austin, because he's the one who really wants to do a raid. I'm just kind of like, okay, sure. Fun
I'm a
with
raid
friends.
fan. I enjoy raid mechanics. You didn't complain about raids in the old Guild Wars days.
It's because there weren't any. There were dungeons.
Sure there were. No, what was it? What was that? What was that big dragon that was supposed to be like the end-all, be-all that ended up not really functioning?
Yormag or the Shatterer? Or was it the one?
Do you want to kill the spider ant?
Let's go with spider ants. Are you talking about the one that was actually in the story?
Yeah.
Zaitan?
Yeah, the open world. You can tell I remember what everything's called. The one that the one from Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, but which dragon? Was it the...
It was the really impressively big one that we were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome, and then it was over
in
in
Ascalon?
a matter of...
That was the Shatterer. The one with like the purple that you could see through the clouds and stuff, right?
Yeah, the one in the broken spine.
Yeah, that's the Shatterer. He was the one that caused the tear in Ascalon, where like you could literally see. Yeah. Oh, that was a chest.
We were so hopeful that was going to be awesome.
Yep. Oh my gosh, just you. And it wasn't, because group public events are a joke to the scale that Guild Wars 2 did them. Because it literally just
don't play ESO. group public events define a good portion of ESO.
Are there Zergs in ESO?
Yeah. Yeah, because
I'll get over it.
not to the extent that you're probably not to the extent that you're thinking, but there were portions of ESO that I would use for easy level grind.
Right.
Like easy level grind. But the hard part was getting out there before everybody else did.
Yep. See, at that point, Guild Wars 2 didn't have any raids until they released Heart of Thorns. That was the first raid they had.
You mean the part that I didn't play?
Yes.
Yeah. Hashtag Char Lives Matter. Or no, Heart of Thorns was the unisex plant people things.
No, Heart of Thorns was when you went back to Maguma, and there was a new dragon because
that's right.
Guild Wars 2 was literally a one-trick pony when it comes to telling stories.
I thought Heart of Thorns was what was it with the plant people?
Oh, I'm down. Are you thinking of like a dungeon?
No, it was a segment of story.
Oh, you're talking Living Story.
It had to have been Living Story.
Because Heart of Thorns was the expansion that released the Revenant.
Yeah, you're right, Brad. Man, it's been so long since we played that.
Yep, I miss it sometimes, just for the combat and the classes, and then I think about everything else that sucked about it, and it's like, I'm good.
And it's just so old. We talked about that last time.
Yep.
Like, I enjoy a good classic game. Like, I'll still play Morrowind forever and ever and ever. But, and I'd probably even pick up Guild Wars 1 again. But Guild Wars 2 was just not worth it.
It was for a little while.
It was good in its prime. Because
its prime being levels 1 to 30.
Well, no, like it's day and age because it truly was a cutting edge game as far as mechanics and graphics and whatnot.
Right.
They just botched it. What keeps blowing me up?
I don't know.
Because I'm getting like full health, shield and all.
I don't know. Something's hitting me really hard too.
Somebody's got some sort of grenade launcher, RPG, throwing a grenade. It's something explosive. I'm gonna check the rooftops.
Okay. I'll handle things down here. Prime Ingram is a basically a legendary loot drop from Destiny. Ingram is a new element that was found within the world of Destiny that basically has the ability to store complex objects through hard light. Can you tell I watch Destiny videos on YouTube sometimes?
It's like a cipher.
Sweet. Wasn't expecting that.
The cipher piggy bank.
But yeah, I've never liked raids really, especially console raids. Like traditional MMO raids is like fine because at least people are doing a job that has to do with the character they've been building this whole time. But console raids, I hate them. I hate them so much because to me they're boring. They are entertaining to the sense of I am playing a game with a larger group of friends that I would normally be playing this game with, but they're boring in the sense of they never truly test the character you've created. They just test your ability to follow orders and time things. That's not fun.
But that's like half of video games.
I mean, I play Division to make builds, not to shoot things, wash, rinse, repeat, listen to people tell me what to do. If I wanted to do that, I would play any other third-person shooter. And that's the problem that I have with most MMO experiences, is that, to me, they're boring. They encourage the player base to water the experience down as much as possible. That's why metas exist to such a great extent. That's why in games like Final Fantasy XIV or WoW or Lord of the Rings Online, when you are picking a class, it's like, okay, when you do anything with anyone, this is going to be what you do. You activate skill 1, then skill 5, then skill 3, then you wait for skill 7, and that's what you do. You just do that constant loop, and that's it. Where's the fun in that? You know, because it's just, it's that repetition and that loop of, you have basically 5 seconds of gameplay that go on repeat for the entire experience. And I know that's oversimplifying, but that's just how it feels with the way I hear everybody talk about MMOs. And that's just boring to me. Which is why I did find ESO a little bit refreshing, because there is more complexity through active combat. That's why I found Guild Wars 2 refreshing, because the combat was relatively active. And because the roles were non-fluid.
No, it wasn't. You were literally stuck with whatever sick. That's why I hated Guild Wars 2. You were stuck with whatever 6 abilities your class.
Can you please revive me?
And your class was determined by your. If I can get to.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not. Okay. I can't revive you while I'm.
It was active in the sense of number of skills does not necessarily make their more diverse gameplay. In fact, with MMOs, it almost seems like the games with the bigger skill bars are the ones that are the most boring to me, because it's just all about looking at a screen and hitting buttons when they become available. But with Guild Wars 2, with ESO, or at least what it seems so far, it's more about what's happening on the screen, where you position yourself, what you set yourself up to do before the fight even starts, positioning, all that kind of stuff. Whereas in these other MMOs, the only positioning you really ever worry about is healers in the back, tanks in the front. Okay, everybody stand in this exact same spot for this part because we're going to deal damage. Stuff like that. And with Guild Wars 2, I never felt like the experience in combat, at least, was boring or repetitive, because going into it, you could basically make whatever you wanted with your class. And with how mobile the combat was, and gosh, I cannot hit anything today. I don't know, it just didn't feel that way to me. No, that worked out. Cool.
RPGs for the win.
I like turn-based, but I don't like... I'm not as big a fan of... I don't hate any kind of turn-based game, but the turn-based style that I like the most is obviously turn-based tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics, XCOM, Fire Emblem, all that jazz. Traditional turn-based RPGs are okay, but I never am like...
Those aren't turn-based. Those have... Well, I mean, I guess they are, but those...
Traditional
those
were turn-based. Are you talking about XCOM and whatnot?
All of those.
Those
XCOM,
are not RTS. RTS is determined by things happening in real-time strategy. That's why I classify XCOM, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Fire Emblem as turn-based tactical, not turn-based. Because the tactical aspect is the overhead view, controlling multiple people with isometric grid, all that kind of stuff. There's a difference, because RTS is usually defined by like base building, everything happening in real time. One could argue that a game like Pillars of Eternity would be an RTS, because everything happens in real time, although you can pause time and whatnot. But since everything moves at the same time, rather than good guys go, then bad guys go, that would be real time. But XCOM is not. If XCOM was real time, it would be a nightmare. I wonder if there's a mod for that.
I keep saying it. You should do another XCOM run through. Hopefully, I won't die at the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the same McCoy, by the way. In case I never explained that, this is the McCoy that died towards the beginning of the XCOM playthrough. Was one of our 2 or 3 casualties.
The really kick-ass covert pistol op.
Yep. By the way, there's a electric SMG over here. I would love to do XCOM again, but, and I'm just being honest here, with the way our viewership is on the channel right now, it would be like 3 people that got involved. So if we ever do get to the point where like people are like really into it and they want me to do an XCOM playthrough, I would totally do that again. I would probably do it on PC though. It just seems more fitting. And I'm not done with Portal Knights. I would really like to play Portal Knights again, but I've said before that with most games, except for Switch games, just because this is what my experience has been with the Switch before, but I don't play PS4 much by myself. So I would love to play Portal Knights, but I am like trying to get people who actually want to play Portal Knights to play it with me. So like that's what I've been trying to get Miles, Evan, even Brodie back into it, but there's just not a lot of demand for it right now. I would love to go back into Portal Knights sometime, but it just hasn't happened yet. Galen, to be honest,
if I can find the right class mod, I'm going for corrosion dot build.
Got it. I cannot hurt this engineer. He's just shrugging off all of my damage. Alright, well, rocket launcher will do the trick. Kalen, I honestly don't know what to tell you there. Because, oh my gosh, I am garbage with rocket launchers. I would love to say that it would be a game like Fire Emblem or, ooh, Corrosive Pistol. A game like Fire Emblem or Daemon X Machina or Marvel Ultimate Alliance. The truth is, I just don't know because our viewership is so fickle. And I'm not saying like our viewership being the people, but like just the numbers themselves. It almost feels like YouTube changed something overnight and our visibility went to crap from whatever they changed, because like we just have such a hard time raking in the views now. But I mean, I still enjoy doing this. I just get a little discouraged sometimes when I think about the days back when, you know, we did XCOM and there were like 12 people concurrent at a time, and they were like, "Put me in, coach. Let's do this," you know. So. Hello, Joseph. Ready for September 13th of this year? What's September 13th of this year? Please tell me about it. I don't know, Kalen. That's a good question. I doubt it, though.
That did no damage.
What did no damage? Oh my gosh, just hit him. Gee whiz.
I just RPG'd a turret. And
Borderlands 3. That's right.
Didn't touch it.
I'll try to hit it. I forgot that Borderlands 3 was the 13th. That's honestly one of the reasons. What? It's one of the reasons we're playing this right now is because we're getting ready for 3, or at least I am.
Play them in order.
Playing them from 1. We're not playing them by order of release. We're playing them chronologically, so pre-sequel will be after this game. I can't pop out and shoot anything without getting knocked down to 0 health. This is nuts.
Yeah.
Can you flank him at all?
Working on it.
Oh, you are behind me. Gosh,
Let's go. Alright, I have flanked. Let's see if I can do any damage to it.
What just happened?
Alright, I've got the turret.
Well, I'm down. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that worked. Alright, I'm pushing forward. Got him. Good kill.
So,
I'm taking cover for a sec.
I wanted to go, I know I wanted to go revolvers.
Yeah.
And I still would like to go revolvers. But I'll probably go repeater pistols. Like, two-shot repeater pistols.
Get that scoped Thanatos. It's back. It's in Big Tony Cicelo. It's in the shop right now. It's not that expensive.
Not that expensive.
Can you not afford it? I can get it for you.
It's $250,000.
It wasn't that expensive earlier.
It's also level 31, which is probably why.
Yeah, that would explain it. That was Anna. She I think her mom called.
I'm not a fan of optics.
Yeah.
And this has a 5 zoom.
Yeah.
So I will pass.
Joseph, I don't know if I've seen you around here before. Are you new to the channel? If so, thank you for finding us. Glad you were able to join us. Gosh, it is amazing how we go from like feeling really good about our damage to like what is happening.
Overnight.
Not even overnight. Like over the course of 5 seconds.
At least I get to hear them scream. I guess that's a consolation prize. Actually really annoying.
Alright. One more.
The defender.
Got him. Cool.
That is awesome.
Ooh, Battle Stomper. Okay, okay. That is an interesting gun. It's a 4-round burst with 12 shots. Joseph, well, you can add me. We don't really play with subs on stream, but I would be up for playing off stream with you sometime. But I tell this to pretty much everybody when they add me expecting to play with me. Don't be offended if I don't seem very available a lot of the time, because I work, I'm married, and I'm trying to get through a lot of different games, so I give you full permission to hit me up and be like, hey, let's play, as long as you are prepared to hear back, like, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I will never get annoyed if you never get upset. Just to add a little disclaimer there. Kaylin, let's hear your poem. Oh, here's a thing. Alright, so that's taking us back there. So let's see what other... So that is... Okay, so we're currently in Old Haven, obviously. There's a Claptrap rescue quest over here, and that'll give us more inventory, I think. Also, where's my inventory currently at? Okay, I think I'm good on space. That's totally fine, Joseph. Sorry, got really distracted. Alright, I'm headed to the next quest, and gosh, I feel like I'm colliding on everything. Oh. This is a fun gun. Good lord, the accuracy on this thing is crap.
I'm gonna need to respec eventually.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it right now, but I'd give it another probably 5 or 6 levels. I'm gonna need to respec.
Okay.
Because I don't know what I was doing early game.
Right. I think I'm experiencing that inaccuracy with this gun that you've been getting from, oh, by the way, Caustic SMG over here.
Oh, he's right there in front of me. Cool. So I've come to realize there are little hidey holes, like little entrances that they will crawl out of.
Yeah.
So we can get flanked real easy.
Yeah, I noticed that a minute ago. Can you get me? I could try to absorb bullets.
I'm trying to melt him down so you can kill him.
Thank
But
you.
if my fire take gets him, then I'll get you up.
Hurry. Thank you. I haven't decided. There's the Caustic SMG over here. I haven't decided if I am stopping the Xur streams. I'm probably going to keep them going to Shadowkeep and see what is going on after that, because I do enjoy the Xur streams. I just get discouraged because, like I said, it feels like overnight our viewership plummeted, and I don't know what to do to get it back. And the Xur stream is supposed to be like a time where I get to meet a lot of new people. Kind of like, I met Austin through the Xur streams, I met Evan through their Xur streams, and because something's going on, that doesn't happen anymore. And it sounds selfish because it's like I don't want to do the Xur streams anymore because no one watches. But ultimately, like I do this not so that people can say, so I can say, hey guys, look at me. I do this so that I can meet you guys and just get to talk to people, get to interact with people.
I just do it so I can say that I do it.
Well, you're
because I get invited.
You're not important.
I know.
This has never been a thing for me where it's like I pride myself in being like, well, I'm a video game streamer. That's not why I do this. I do this because I enjoy the interaction and the relationships that form through just talking to people while I play games. And so it's demoralizing when streams that I do now, that in the past, like the Xur streams, I used to pull like 1,000 views each week within an hour of it being live. We were 371 concurrent one time, and that was crazy. And so it's just like I said before, I'm married. I have a full-time job. I've got a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm working on my own projects. So it's like, I want, and it's just a personal thing, like, I want to know, like, feel like my time that I'm investing is not diminishing return. And so that's why I'm fickle on the Xur stream, because it's like, sometimes I feel like I'm screaming into the void. What do you mean, Austin? Caleb said, wouldn't it be funny if a Diablo account showed up when God was on your stream and they started a rivalry? Chortle Games stream became a battleground for them. Huh. Maybe that was me. Maybe I was Splatoon God. No, I wasn't. I appreciate Splatoon, and I like that it exists. I don't think I'll ever be one of the people that plays it. It looks like fun, but it's not for me. We need to find this claptrap rescue thing. That quest.
Anything's fun with the right amount of goofy friends.
Like raids.
Yep, with the right amount of goofy friends.
Which brings me back to my point of raids. Saying raids are fun is like, well, yeah, Fear 3 was fun in co-op, but that was Fear 3, and that's what I call the Fear 3 principle. Is anything is fun with co-op? Because in the day,
I like raids.
I know you do, and I don't fault you for it because clearly I'm in the minority. Where is this freaking toolbox? Whatever. Clearly I'm in the minority, and it's growing that way more and more. Where I am getting out of touch of what people enjoy, and so it feels weird saying things like that because it's like, well, Stephen, your opinion doesn't matter because everyone else loves it. So shut up and just shut up. Are we missing something? We should be.
You're gonna end up like me and just predominantly play old school games.
That's
not
possible.
play anything new.
Well, that's one of the reasons the Switch has been so refreshing, because it has been kind of like the best of both worlds, playing games that feel both old school but new at the same time. Also, I'm about to bail on this quest. What's that, Austin? What's trending?
What are we looking for?
It's a quest on the map that says Claptrap Rescue Old Haven. So we're looking for a toolbox that we can use to repair the Claptrap unit, I think. You know, like we've done in the past?
Yeah. So we're not doing the standard objective right now.
We are as a secondary.
I'm okay.
Because we're doing the apartment district, canal district, and rooftops. We're doing all that right now. Let's just work on that. We don't need the Claptrap unit.
It's not like he's given us anything good before. Or even really given us a chest. Ever.
He does give us more inventory space, I think.
11 minutes.
But I've got no need for extra inventory space right now, I don't think, because... Alright.
Now we're getting into fine-tuning stuff instead of hoarding stuff.
Yep. And I'm not picky. I pretty much need an assault rifle and a shotgun, and I'm good to go. Ooh, you received a Torg LMG? Okay, I officially hate this gun. It's too inaccurate.
I need to look up legendaries and see if there is a caustic legendary SMG. So right now I'm using the incendiary, and it does work.
Right.
And it does have iron sights, which makes me happy. Normally I'm all about optics.
This gun is much better.
In this style of game, I don't need optics.
Yeah, and with a lot of guns in a game like this, optics just are a problem.
Well, it narrows your field of view.
Yeah, yeah.
You're having to sling your crosshairs here and there and hope you don't miss something.
Prioritize the engineer. Oh, that grenade. Ooh, that grenade. Watch our flank. They're coming up from behind us. We're good.
Transfusion.
They got a turret on the rooftops, I think.
They do.
That might be one of my new favorite quotes, Austin, just because it made Jake laugh so hard.
I'm scratching this turret.
Sweet. Wasn't expecting that.
I'm not sure what I'm looking for right now.
We're trying to burn another one of those barrels or something.
I thought it was a
That
switch
thing
that we flipped.
Whatever it is, we did it over there and it dropped something. And
Is where paying attention comes in handy.
yeah, I guess. I'm still kind of sort of halfway multitasking. When we get into a firefight, I can't multitask anymore.
Yeah.
Critical, biatch.
Okay. Shut down the 4 smoke signals in Old Haven, then return to Helena Pierce. So we're looking for smoke signals?
Look to the sky.
There's one. Got it. Headed east. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. I'm waiting for you. Cover me. I can take care of the turrets if you just keep them off my back.
Alright.
Need to wait for my shield to recharge. My shield recharge delay is disgusting. Oh yeah, we've got weapon proficiencies in this game.
Yeah, my recharge is pretty gross.
Oh my gosh. Why am I even trying to use a sniper rifle in this game? I can't with these guns. Crap. I keep treating Roland like he's Gage from Borderlands 2. And I place my my turret down to like help me while I'm down, but it doesn't work that way. Also, can you revive me? Okay.
Yes, I can.
Oh my gosh.
Just
down to the
kidding.
freaking wire again. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
One thing about playing like a dot build is going down doesn't scare me near as much.
Yeah.
As long as I can get my dots off.
That was all me.
This is amazing.
Not a fan of this thing being a burst rocket launcher. Not a fan of that. Oh my gosh.
Nailed it.
Dang. Okay, this sniper rifle actually does pretty good damage if I can actually land a shot. Oh my gosh. Peekaboo.
Wow, I'm out of inventory space. Let's flush some of this.
Alright, so there's the switch. Okay. Alright, so this was the apartment district. Now we need to go to the canal district and the rooftops. We need another arcade game. I feel like Far Cry 5 was lightning in a bottle, perfect streaming game, good co-op, and sub interaction with their map requests. Do you think Far Cry 6 will have an arcade mode? They'd be stupid to not bring back something like that with another Far Cry game. And, I mean, God knows when we'll get the next Far Cry game. But I think arcade was lightning in a bottle. And honestly, Jake and I have talked about bringing it back. So we may do Far Cry Arcade again. Because we just had so much fun with that game. Like, even if it's not topical anymore, I would like us to start doing those streams again personally.
Higher capacity shield.
There's a smoke screen over there. Got it. Oh, goodness. Goodness me.
Here's a blast machine gun over here.
What are the stats on it?
74, 82, 5.
I'll pass.
Times 1 blast damage.
Thank you, though.
That is awesome.
God, it's just that gun again. Gross.
Let's see if this is any good.
You know, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this one and see if it's any more accurate than the other one is.
Yeah, accuracy's killing me, even with a high accuracy number.
And I wouldn't say Far Cry New Dawn was doo-doo. It just wasn't Far Cry, and it should have been a DLC. Because I had fun with what I played of New Dawn. It just was not a good Far Cry game. I mean, shoot, I have mixed feelings about even Far Cry 5. I think it was a great deal for what you got, but they took away, they continued the trend of taking away from what made Far Cry unique with, like, Far Cry 3. Because the further we get away from a defined protagonist, the further Far Cry gets from being interesting. Also, I'm freaking stuck, and I don't even know how this happened, because I did not move. Well. Just killed myself with a grenade. McCoy, can you come revive me?
Hold on.
Yeah. Dude, what? Play like a looter shooter.
I'm healing up real quick.
I'm about to die. Oof. Making me sweat with those revives.
Pay more attention next time.
Oh! Hey there, fellas.
Another notch on my window.
I got that guy, I got that guy. Thank you. Pulling back a little bit. These guys, their armor is inconsistent and weird. Like they're just zeroing out a lot of my shots, and I don't know how to get through that. Maybe with caustic ammo? Assault rifle? Good assault rifle, please? Please? Please?
Nothing.
Caustic SMG under me.
Nothing's gonna beat out this, the one I'm currently using. So.
Alright, smoke signals right here.
Ironically, I may end up redoing my entire build around this SMG.
I don't know if that's a good idea, considering how quickly guns become obsolete in this game.
Well...
Unless if you can find SMGs like it.
Oh, it's a legendary.
Yeah. That's a pretty gun. Also, there's a class mod for you. If you don't want that gun, I'll take it.
30% team shield capacity, 2 resilience, 3 diva, 2 inner glow.
Holy crap, that damage.
This is amazing.
And no, McCoy is not going to link up with me on ESO because he is very experienced in ESO on Xbox, right?
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah. But that's okay. I don't predict that I'll get too deep into ESO anyway. I'm just kind of playing it to scratch the itch of the MMO.
If only.
Critical bit.
That's a lot of stuff. Is this your crap that you just dropped everywhere?
Yes.
Cool.
Because I'm out of inventory space.
Did you end up taking that SMG? The blue one?
Oh! That's the fire rate.
Interesting. Is it an SMG?
It's an SMG.
Huh.
That is a terrible fire rate.
Is it just like quick bursts?
It has to be 2-round burst.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have it if you want it.
I mean, if you don't want it, I'll take it, but if you want it...
No, mine might be lower level. But mine does the damage that I need.
I'll take it to replace this sniper rifle. Where'd you put it?
It'll be right...
Alright, heals. That is awesome.
Let's try
Because
this
right now I'm using Combustion Hellfire.
That is the worst gun I've used in this game.
Right?
Ever. Oh my gosh.
That DPS though.
That feels like a BB gun.
That deeps though. Gotta keep them deeps numbers up.
Oh my gosh, just fire in a straight line, you stupid rocket launcher.
40.
I'm just gonna drop that gun and just leave it here to never be touched by anyone ever again.
Yeah, I wish we could ESO together. I think you would enjoy it more if you had. All you need is one more person. You don't even need a full crew.
That's kind of the
4 people.
the vibe I got.
4 people's a little much.
Mm-hmm.
Now you need teams of 4 for a lot of events, but pugging's not bad, and you can actually, if you have somebody who knows what they're doing, you can actually do a lot of it without a full 4-man.
See, that's another one of the things that drew me to ESO over Final Fantasy XIV, was that Final Fantasy XIV seemed very much in the camp of you either have a team or you do nothing.
No, you can run a lot of stuff by yourself.
It didn't seem that way by the way that people talked. Because it was all about,
That's because, well, it's an MMO. They want to preach team mechanics. Every MMO wants to preach team mechanics, and to include ESO.
Yeah, but
I've run many a dungeon, everything up until a lot of the end game raiding stuff.
Okay, smoke is up there.
And when they release new bosses or new raids or anything of that nature, that you're going to want a team for. But a lot of the early game and mid game stuff, I've run with just me. I've run with 2 people.
Right. Well, yeah, like the stuff that, like to get to max level and all that kind of stuff in the basic story. Obviously, that's going to be doable solo. But like, oh my God, where's the? There we go. I hate that this rocket launcher is what I'm using the most.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do a melee heavy build. Not with her.
Oh my gosh, freaking coward. Alright, got it. That should be everything. I just killed myself with my rocket launcher because it's a freaking burst rocket launcher. Can you revive me?
Maybe. I can get to it.
Finally got me. Oh my God, stop. I just want a new gun.
That was all me.
Are we leaving?
Yes. I'm just checking the... Well, okay, yeah, we're going. Go north.
That's okay, stairs. I don't want to walk up you. Like clipping on stairs.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Boom, nice.
Cool. I need to respec.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma can be a thing on this channel. I love that game.
Dragon's Dogma.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Such a good game.
Oh my goodness.
Now that's a game that, like, if they would just make it 2-player co-op, oh my goodness.
2-player co-op with 2 AI helpers.
Exactly. Like, it's literally simple. Like, it, and I swear, they designed that game to be 2 players, and then, like, last minute, they must have been like, eh. You know? Because it feels like a multiplayer game. Although, we will be getting a Dragon's Dogma 2 within the next few years, probably. Because the guys at Capcom said that they had the choice to either make the new Devil May Cry or Dragon's Dogma 2 first. And they went with Devil May Cry first, and now they're probably working on Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, but DMC's huge.
Oh yeah, I don't blame them for going DMC first. And I mean, DMC's out. Like, I think it's 5, 6? I don't remember.
5.
That's right.
Yeah, because I just got the DMC armor skin in Monster Hunter.
Yep.
Which was very much worth it, as well as the you can get Dante's sword as one of your
Yeah, you were telling me
weapons.
that.
Yeah. Their crossover compatibility really made that game more viable for my playstyle interests.
Yep.
Just because I'm not a fan of big, gaudy,
Oh, you know that hurt.
strange-looking weapons.
Yep. I am not either.
I just got done saying that I'm not going to use this sniper rifle.
Good night, Austin.
That popped up.
I got the ride.
Alright. Let me, see what we gotta do. I'm confused. Oh, hey, is the strongbox literally right here? Glad I checked the map. Oh, wait, no. It's back in Old Haven. We're going back in.
Cool. We'll knock it out.
I hate this place. And I mainly hate this place because
Old Haven?
I mainly hate it because my guns are crap. And it's not that they're crap. I've got 2 really good guns, but they're the 2 worst guns for me to have. It's a rocket launcher and a slow-firing sniper rifle. Alright. Now we gotta find the stash. So what's everybody else up to tonight? I didn't say I hate Dragon Age Inquisition. I didn't say I hate it. I just couldn't get into it.
How sad.
I know. Also, you're in a menu. I can't fast travel while you're in a menu.
I know. 95, 96. You want a corrosive sniper rifle?
I mean, if you're offering, I'll look at it.
Now this is loot.
Because I just got a better one.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Cool. And I will sell it. You know, I'm trying to like force some builds that probably would work better on others. I'm trying to force them to work, even though I know exactly how Lilith lends herself.
Would you say that the build you're going for would have been more of a brick thing, or would it just not work in this game, period?
It just doesn't work in this one.
Gotcha. I think you're working towards a 0 build. Is what you're trying to do, because he's like a melee revolver flanker, which
melee's really not a thing in this one, not to the extent that I want it to be.
Right.
Like you can build Lilith to do melee stuff, but her melee is all about her phase rush.
Gosh, I suck at this game. Okay, 4-point turn. Let's go. Yeah. Oh my god, what turned me?
I see you, Concrete. I see you.
0 is really going to be up your alley. Like, I'm really excited for us to play Borderlands 2 because you're going to have a character that you love. I'm going to have my Necromancer again. It's going to be a good time. What does Jared play?
Jared's going to play Claptrap.
In pre-sequel?
Yes.
Of course. What's he going to play in 2?
Only because, and it's probably my fault, only because he played Claptrap in pre-sequel with his band of cohorts. Yeah. I was explaining to him how this is going for us and how Claptrap is not giving us any rewards whenever we go fix him, and how you specifically hate Claptraps, and he's like, well, I know what I'm playing in pre-sequel.
When I was playing through pre-sequel with Brodie, Miles joined in when we were like halfway through the game, and he was like, who do I want to play?
You told me he got stuck.
Yeah, like Claptrap
power leveled
twice in Borderlands 2. Claptrap gets defeated by stairs because he doesn't have legs. He can't go upstairs. Literally 10 seconds into Miles being in our game, he falls in a hole and can't get out because there are no stairs and he doesn't have an O2 kit yet. So he just sat there and just absorbed
and
XP.
And power leveled. He told me.
I do have a pickup truck, Kalen. I do drive swimmingly IRL, and I do drive pretty well in games that actually have good driving mechanics. This game is not one of them.
Normally I'm our driver, but I'm trying to multitask.
Oh, what? What?
Goodbye, world!
So about my good driving.
Hey, good driving has nothing to do with good driving's not a factor when you compare dimensional rifts.
I'm such a good driver that I found a hole in the space-time continuum and fell into it. I got out of the car. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm just falling slower than you are.
Yay! I'm faster.
I'm gonna blow up the car. Oh gosh, the grenade's falling at a slower speed than me. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh!
Get back in! Get back in!
I can't! Alright, everyone, start saying It's So Hard to Say Goodbye by Boyz II Men. As is that Boyz II Men? I can never remember. Alright, so while I fall forever, I'm going to look at the chat for a minute.
I will hit you with one of these.
Okay. Finally, I died! That was a
Goodbye,
trip.
world. And that is why you don't do acid, kids.
So it's funny, because we were coming up here and I was like, I'm going to hit this claptrap. And the claptrap was like, psych! Dimensional rift! That sucked. So funny thing about me driving a pickup truck. I've never really preferred trucks personally, because to me it's like as long as it has four wheels and good gas mileage, I'm good with it. Also, the stash is back here, so we have to go back again. What is happening? So trucks don't usually get the best gas mileage, but I just happen to have inherited a truck twice. So I drive trucks now. That's what I do. I swear if it tries to take us back into Haven. All right.
Shops have new inventory.
Let's definitely check out some shops when we can. That's the way right there. I do not care, Claptrap. Shut up. Yeah, but it gets all the ladies, though, Stephen. Stepgen, actually, is what he said. That's funny. Oh my god, shut up. It doesn't, though. A good personality and money picks up chicks. Mainly money.
I strongly disagree with all of the above.
So, what was I saying? It's fine, Kalen. I got a good laugh out of it. I'm just poking fun. Gosh, what was I saying before? Oh yeah. So you don't know who Jared plays in Borderlands 2?
No.
Because if he plays Necromancer, we're gonna have to fight. Because there can be only one. Jared, if you're watching, I'm on to you. Also, holy crap! Come down here. I hate everything.
Desert Justice.
Can I take that? Can I take the Desert Justice? I'm gonna take the Desert Justice. It's scoped. It's like actually got a box scope. Do you actually want the Desert Justice?
I'm looking. I want this caustic revolver. We'll see what it does. If you don't like Desert Justice, I mean, I wouldn't say no to it.
I will let you know. You will be the first I tell. Except for maybe Caitlin. Depends on how well you're paying attention.
Huh? What? Huh?
What?
This caustic revolver has an optic on it, but I may actually enjoy using it.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna turn this into Pierce, and then we're gonna move on to whatever the heck is next. Probably a story mission. I think it's about that time to do a story mission. Oh. Alright, I'll remember you. I'm just gonna drive to the next area and I'll just drag you with me, hopefully.
Okay, this is stupid.
You don't like it?
I don't like that a scope suddenly makes my revolvers not miss.
Yeah, I noticed that. I checked the...
But I can't hit with iron sights.
Yeah, I checked the sighting on the Desert Justice and it was pinpoint.
Well, then I guess I'll be looking for scope revolvers.
No! I did it again. I did it again. I freaking clipped through the map again. I was looking at the chat. Oh my gosh.
Well, the good news is I can do the revolver build.
Could you take us to the next area before I die and lose more money? Please. Doesn't really matter which area, just any new one. Thank you, Kaylin. Thank you for clipping my misery.
You know what you could do?
What?
Oh, no, you can't. I was going to say you could try to,
Good save.
Got you, boy.
Good catch, my dude.
Home skillet.
What was it that guy on Holy Moly said? His catchphrase?
I'm a man.
I'm the guy? What was it? I'm the guy, my dude. Was that it? God, that guy was the worst. Oh, man. What? What? There's nothing here.
Woo. Woo. Rude. Rude.
I'm the rude one. Okay. Seriously though, what smote me?
You have been smoted.
25 times 7. It's got a higher Accuracy, that could be nice. I'm gonna try it, even though it's probably garbage. No, I don't. Sorry. Where's the fast travel station? There it is. Thank you, Kaylin. New Haven. Sure.
Can I respec in New Haven?
Surely you can. I forget where to go to do it. It might be the fast travel station, actually.
That sounds right. Or the customize your character station.
The new, actually, yeah, it's the fast travel station. They put them one and the same in this game.
Perfect.
All right. Oh wow, yeah, that's no comparison. I just wasted so much money on that shotgun, and it's. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Hello, talk to me. Oh boy.
Just go reset. Purchase reset. Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use a key, because I've got 42 of them still. Oh good. More sniper rifles.
Wasn't expecting that.
Here, have a free sniper rifle. I
Gee,
guess.
thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. What to give her?
Alright. How do I want to build this?
So that's going to be
Question of the day.
significantly less damage again, and that's going to be a little bit higher fire rate, but ultimately not worth it. So sell you and you, all you, definitely you. What is toe jam? Kaylin asked, what is toe jam? You want to take that one?
What is toe jam?
What is toe jam?
Is this something I need to like Urban Dictionary?
I don't know. However you want to take that one.
Okay. Let's WebMD it.
Excellent.
Jam. No, not toe jelly.
Ugh.
Well, WebMD does not have anything for toe jam, but it does have turf toe. So we're gonna read turf toe.
Okay.
Turf toe is the common term used to describe a sprain of the ligaments around the big toe joint. So there you go. Didn't answer your question, but now you know.
Answered a question you didn't know you had. Alright, you ready to move on?
Phase regen, decrease cooldown of phase walk, killing an enemy causes your shield to quickly regenerate for a few seconds. That's definitely what I want. So instead of going with well, let's do that. We'll do Diva into Inner Glow into Girl Power. I have 9 points left. Gosh. Well, my survivability just went up quite a bit.
Good.
But my damage increase crit damage and phase walk duration. Killing an enemy reduces the cooldown of phase walk, increase bullet damage and velocity. I definitely need that one.
Did you already respec to where I could take us somewhere else and you could still look at your skills and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So we can keep this train going.
I think I'm just going to blow the rest into weapon damage right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to try and have permanent phase walk. That's not possible.
Right.
And then I just wanted my phase walk to be able to like crit things down with melee damage. And I can't do enough damage.
It's your man's here.
4, 5.
You can always put a gun at your side. Let's trick out your act.
Damage is based on your level and skill.
Apparently I'm at a yellow one. If you need to get to me, just teleport to the gunner seat of the current car.
Okay. Shock damage.
Alright, that backfired. I'm fighting spider ants currently.
Shortly.
I mean, I've got it. I'm just squashing them on the road. As you would.
Ignite damage, spark, Nyx, Diva. We will...
I don't know, Kaylin. I don't know if I'll show them these streams when they grow up. I feel like I'm gonna have enough, you know, quality things to show them that...
Don't lie.
What?
This is quality.
Good joke. That's...
Oh, so funny, so funny.
Huh, what a story.
Snow, snow, not like cookie dough.
That reference will go lost to everyone. Ooh, another freaking
Crying
grenade
shame,
launch.
too.
Yep. Gosh, the number of kids... The number of cartoons we watched. Kids WB was where it was at, man. Saturday morning cartoons actually meant something. Oh, hey there.
Alright, well, I'm building her the way that she's supposed to be built, so
Good.
There's that. Let me see if that does anything to mine.
And it really does depend.
Did you
like,
know that rate of fire increases your trigger pull time, or decreases your trigger pull time on revolvers?
that would make sense.
Even
Also-
though she's meant for SMGs, so SMGs can just spit rounds.
Yeah. So my tendency in Borderlands 2 is to just ram the crap out of doors so I can hit travel as I'm like exploding onto a door. In this game, you get sent to the Shadow Realm when you charge a door.
Banished to the Shadow Realm.
Sorry, my bad.
You looking to get shot? Critical hit.
This guy is a level 31. That doesn't seem right.
we're level 28,
9.
28, 29.
All right, we got guns over here.
What guns did we get?
It's like Christmas.
Of course. Crappy ones.
Garbage. Garbage, you say?
You remember that really sick gun that was meant to be played, like used with Roland? It was the legendary. It was like lightning rounds or something. It was an assault rifle, and I really wanted it, but I couldn't afford it. I want that gun. Where is it? Come back to me. I discovered Outpost in the middle of nowhere. Great name.
If you want to get to the ballers, you'll obviously eliminate the competition.
Leader class mod, that's not bad. It's low level.
No makes guns for professional mercs. They're heavy,
16,
accurate,
12.
and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
This shotgun that I got from the chest, that's like a 2-shot shotgun, no other shotgun has been able to hold a candle to it.
I mean, did you see Steel Matador?
The one that in the shop right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, nowhere near.
Really?
Yeah, it's worse in every way, except for fire rate. And it's not that much better in fire rate. I got a really good shotgun. And that's what sucks is like the stats on these guns that I've got are good, but they're not holding up to what we're doing, but they're still managing to be better than all the loot that we're getting.
Oh, I know. I haven't swapped weapons hardly any. Just because of our drops not holding much light to what we're getting, or to what we already had. I'm going to try and wait 45 seconds for this shop to reset.
Will you grace them with a viewing of The Last Jedi? First of all, who? Oh, my kids? Grace them? No. Punish them? Probably. No. And I actually had this conversation with Anna when we left Disney Hollywood Studios last week, after they did this big Star Wars fireworks show that was pretty cool. I told them, I was like, so how are we going to introduce them to Star Wars without telling them that there are 9 movies instead of 6? It's like, it almost feels like the whole Santa Claus thing. Like, you know, our kids would go to school and they'd come home and be like, this kid told me that there are 3 more Star Wars movies. Is it true? And we're going to be like, what do you believe in your heart? You know, like...
Now listen, kid, do you trust me? And nothing good in the shop. Nothing whatsoever.
I am garbage. If not, what is the first Star Wars movie we'll sit them down?
Episode 4. That's where it all starts.
I'm thinking Episode 4. I would like to do it in some way where, like, it depends on how old the kids are. Like, if they're old enough to understand, like, story structure and everything, and they're not just watching it for the cool effects and all that kind of stuff. Oh, hey, you've got a car. If they understand story and stuff, I would want them to have that reveal where they get to know Anakin before they realize he's Darth Vader. Because that just seems great use of your temper there, bud. I would almost want them to watch like episode 4, and then episodes 1 and 2, then 5, then 3, then 6.
No.
Like just so that, because like I've never talked to anybody or heard from anybody that, like, obviously there have been kids on the internet, it was trending for a while, kids' reactions to hearing that Darth Vader is Luke's father. But what about reactions from kids who got to know Anakin before they realized that they were the same? I don't know what the solution is, but I want to find one. Because that just seems really cool. Taking suggestions if you've got them. Kaylin says, I would choose episode 1. Jar Jar Binks will be your kid's new favorite character. They'll go to school trolling their classmates, quoting Binks in Jar Jar's accent. So, like, whenever a kid farts or something, they'll go, P-U-S-A.
You even did the voice.
I did.
I'm proud of you.
I hate myself for it. Were you waiting for me to get in the driver's seat?
No, I was just
What's up here?
rummaging through my inventory.
It's good to be curious. Look at that. You open it. I have crap luck with opening chests. Okay. This is an iridium gun. Interesting. Do you want it?
What is it, technically?
It's like a rifle. It's got a scope. It's semi-automatic. Well, it's fully automatic, but it's like it shoots like that. You see?
Yeah. I don't care, man. If you'll use it, go for it.
I will probably use it because I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah, I'd like to get, decent drops. That's a start.
Yeah. Turret, watch out. I'm getting closer so I can hit the turrets.
Gosh.
Okay, this gun's pretty cool. It's got infinite ammo, but it does run off a battery, so it has to recharge.
Has a cooldown timer.
Yes, basically. Hold on, I see you in the chat. Hang on, give me a second. Caelan's talking about how he likes the Darth Binks theory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hate the Darth Binks theory. I hate it.
No! It makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
There's so much backing to it.
There's like 2 scenes that back it.
That's 2 more scenes than we needed. Somebody call
you got
Lucas,
him.
folks.
What?
Somebody call George Lucas, folks. We're about to add to the canon.
As if Lucas could add anything to the canon even if he wanted to.
Yeah, not anymore.
'Cause
That's a different story.
Disney thinks they know what they're doing when it comes to Star Wars, but they don't. They can handle Marvel so well, but when it comes to Star Wars, they just... don't have any idea what they're doing. Except for Rogue One. Rogue One was fantastic.
Yep. I'm actually a really big Rogue One fan.
Yeah, I wanted to hate that movie, but I couldn't because it was too good. For the sole reason that it retconned Kyle Katarn, like, officially. I talk about that every time Star Wars gets mentioned. There was a part in the Disney fireworks show at Hollywood Studios that preceded the conversation about lying to my kids about there being 9 Star Wars movies. Kaylin asks, what's that Game Theory YouTube channel? Go check it out. Just, it's basically a guy named Matt Pat who looks at like fan theories of video games or creates his own and treats them as law, basically treats them as fact and supports them with like science, math, and all that jazz. And it's a really good channel. He does a lot of good research. Hey, cool cat. But there was a part in that Disney fireworks show, the Star Wars one, where it does this epic music swell, and they had like video projection on a banner, and Han Solo from Solo walks up, and no one made a sound. It was like treated like this big deal. I was like, oh yeah, that happened.
This'll help.
Hey, look.
Mine's better. Mine does triple that damage, actually over triple that damage, and it fires
It's the exact same one that I currently have equipped.
I'll take it then. Haven't seen you around here in a little while. Cool cat, how you been?
See, I want this gun in a different element, and I would be perfectly content.
For like 3 levels.
But to my knowledge, violence only comes in blast damage.
Stay up here. I'm gonna mark the next quest once I turn this in. And then you can get a head start on me. Was that you that just did an explosion?
Hi there.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and go to that next thing. I'll meet you up there. Also, please stop shooting rockets at me. It's rude. You good over there?
Oh, you know, just gate opening up.
I'm running.
I'll be alright.
Okay.
Need my elemental proc to hit. And then he hides behind a barrier that I can't see.
I'm running! No!
Hey, go proc the next quest. We'll be just fine.
Okay, Samwise Gamgee, calm down.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Potato.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
I'm coming back in.
Oh, I killed the guy, and he dropped a purple rocket launcher.
Wonderful. Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead. I'll contact you again soon.
We've been doing our best. Our best is barely enough.
It's a bad rocket launcher. The roaster.
The roaster.
Where's that shop?
Probably beneath us.
Maybe up here? Maybe in here? Ah, it was in here.
It was in here the whole time.
Ah. Crap. Crap. Mega crap. You trying to challenge me?
Shock? No. Wow, phase walking. Clear.
What's up, cool cat?
I don't have to melee, I just inherently deal damage.
Alright, we're here. That's stupid.
Without a master, I have two options. I can listen to you move your disgusting meat flaps, or I can stick an electrode up my back panel and call it paradise.
What?
I will comply with what you need. Then get out of my scan range.
Prepare yourself. Your next challenge awaits. It might seem insurmountable, but you can do this. You will prevail.
Great.
No end to my power.
Recover another vault key piece from the trash coast.
Sounds like where I'm from.
Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chum vault hunter to do.
You must prepare yourself. You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over, and it is not yet time to rest. Much depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
We're almost done.
I guess.
Campaign-wise?
Maybe? We haven't started fighting the aliens yet, so we've at least still got a little bit to go. Alright, later, Kaylin. Have fun at work. Keep the spider ant coming at you. And flanking his butt.
Flank it in the butt. Flank it in the butt.
Nice. Oh, it still sucks. It still sucks.
Incendiary Defender.
You see that shotgun? You see how it's 39 times 9? My shotgun is 125 times 9.
Oh, I know, man. Well, I'll pick it up then. I hate to let a legendary go to waste.
Legendaries are supposed to be good. That gun sucked. Look at my shotgun proficiency. Let's just keep moving.
I already like this place better than anywhere else we've been.
Why is that?
It's not a trash heap, even though it says trash in the title.
That's
more open spaces. Which in a free roam environment, I would much rather have open spaces to work with than... Liquid Thunder.
These freaking spider ants. Jeez. Find anything down there?
I mean, more enemies. Another massive spider ant. 2 more massive spider ants.
Excellent. I have half a mind for us to just like skip pre-sequel just because I'm so ready for you to get into Borderlands 2. But pre-sequel is a very good game, so I just know we're going to spend the most time into because I would want to do the DLC for that one. I don't like this creature. This is, this is a gross creature.
Looking for a weak point. The eyes.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the herd over here. Look at me. Look at me with your special eyes. Ah.
What'd you drop? Of course, the soldier mod.
Support gunner. There's explosive artifact for you. Sweet. And there's an electric revolver for you. God dang it. I just want a new rifle. I just want a new freaking rifle.
Why? Okay.
What?
Whatever. I just don't get why it's dropping what it's dropping. Like, that is not underwhelming. That is severely underwhelming.
It was a pretty good
on
class
damage. No, the revolver. Like I'm doing
Gotcha.
200 plus damage on revolvers, and that's an 87.
Yeah.
Like, it's just dumb. All right, let's see what this class mod is, because hopefully that's good. Improves phase walk. That's all it says. Adds explosive damage.
Also, I'm not sure how to know when my class mod is actually doing something, because it doesn't tell me that it's actually doing something, you know? Like, it does, like, it says +2 impact skill. That does not register on the actual character sheet. It does on Borderlands 2 in pre-sequel. It'll say, like, even if you got 5 and you've got a mod that increases something by 2, that thing will be 7 out of 5. Oh, what is... What? Okay.
You stuck? Because I'm stuck.
I'm not stuck.
I just had to jump.
We're not done with the game, but we're definitely towards the end. Because I think now New Haven gets attacked or something like that, and we have to fight off the Crimson Raiders, the Crimson Lance, whatever. And then we fight our way to the General behind them, and we kill her, take the vault. It ends up being a monster, all that jazz. Spoilers. But I think once we turn this quest in, I think that's a good time to call the stream.
Cool.
We get it. You're fast. Is it finally raining? I think it's finally raining.
Wow, took long.
Yeah, it only took 12 hours. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever.
Oh! Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
Pilot
Still multitasking.
I sure got you right now.
I got the ride.
G damage, drill power. And I am wiped today.
Yeah.
Today's been very much of a lazy day, getting some odds and ends done. But
Yeah. That's not.
It has
how
been
my
a-
day- Oh gosh, it's scary.
it has been a busy week.
Yeah, I can imagine. I had a funeral to do this morning, so didn't start off as a chill day, but
Sure.
the second half ended up there, fortunately. Oh my gosh, it's Courtney. Hey. I feel like every single time that like I have the thought, I haven't seen Courtney in a while, you sense my thought and you're like, I need to go say hey to Stephen and let him know I'm still around. So thank you for doing that, Courtney. I'm stuck. We are probably about to wrap up tonight's stream. But we are back on a regular streaming schedule. So if you've been wondering, hey, where's my favorite YouTube channel been this whole time? Well, Markiplier actually has a regular... I'm just kidding. I was going to go into a joke about how we're not anyone's favorite YouTube channel, but it's fine. We went to Disney last week, and gosh, my voice still isn't back. We went to Disney last week, and so we didn't stream for like, it felt like a week and a half. But we're back. We're back into it. So yeah, Courtney, don't sweat it. Everything is back to regular schedule. We've got our Monday podcast, our Tuesday or Thursday stream, our sometimes stream on Monday, and our streams on Friday and Saturday. So it's back to what we've been doing. So come say hi whenever you can. I really appreciate you coming to say hi this time, even, because past couple streams I've done have been pretty weak as far as attendance goes, like even reserve streams. So it's just nice to see people when they can show up. It's alright. I don't know if it's because YouTube changed something that's affecting us pretty heavily, or if it's just a summer thing, because it's been this way pretty much all summer. I'm sorry to hear that, Courtney. I honestly haven't been in a great mood either. I'm not sure why. But if you'd like to talk about it, we can chat over on the Discord. My voice keeps cracking. Over on the Discord. We're hopping off here. For anyone who did come out to watch, thanks for tuning in. We are on our regular schedule again, so we've got a podcast on Monday at 12 p.m. Central. A live stream on either Tuesday or Thursday. Whenever we decide to do that, we try to do a stream, just me and Jake. We might do a Tuesday stream this time, even if Jake can't, because I might have someone like McCoy or Jeremy to do a co-op stream. I'm not going to challenge. I'm not going to leave.
I need to see how much this does.
Okay, cool. I will not fight that. Cool. We can chat over there, Courtney. But we also have a Let's Play video on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central, and then on Fridays we do the Where Is Their stream at 11 around 11:45 a.m. Central Time. That's pretty good. That was almost all of my health. And then on Friday night and Saturday night we do a live stream in the evening, probably usually starting around 7 p.m. or sometime after that. Thanks for watching. That gun sucks. We will see you around Monday is the next thing we have. It's going to be the podcast. Sorry, I'm distracted. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Sunday.